Nigeria's top Shia cleric Sheikh Ebrahim al-Zakzaky appeared in a court on Tuesday to receive charges that the state has leveled against him. The court was adjourned to June because some defendants did not show up. But concerns are nonetheless rising that the court might issue a death verdict against Zakzaky. And this is believed to plunge Nigeria into a new era of chaos. Many are already warning the state to properly handle a case which is suspected to have been pushed by forces outside Nigeria. And to the same effect, countries like Saudi Arabia and its camp of allies are believed to have been behind what appears to have been a carefully calculated scheme against Zakzaky. A scheme that was implemented by the Nigerian government in December 2015 when hundreds of followers of the Shia cleric were massacred in the northern city of Zaria.
After the massacre of 2015, the matter was taken, there was an investigation that by the government and indeed the state, and it came to conclusion that there was nothing to answer for. Then it was taken to the highest court in the land, the High Court, and again there was decided that there was nothing for Sheikh and his wife to answer for. As a matter of fact, the court ordered the release of Sheikh Zakzaky and indeed ordered compensation should be paid both to him and his wife for the abuse of due process. Now, there is over 1.5 years since this court order, but he's been kept in contempt of court.
Criticisms against the Nigerian government's handling of Zakzaky's case have been increasing recently. The country's top Sunni cleric, Sheikh Dahiru Usman Bauchi, has warned the government it is sitting on the precipice of God's wrath if it fails to release Zakzaky. Sheikh Bauchi has also described the Shia cleric's detention as unjustifiable and has called for his immediate release, what he says would spare Nigeria from the wrath of God. Other signs have appeared that show the stakes could rise sooner or later over Zakzaky's case. Members of the Islamic movement of Nigeria that he leads recently announced they would lay their lives down for Zakzaky. As Zakzaky's situation deteriorates, the role that the Saudis played in his plight will to the same degree come to a brighter spotlight. This specifically after the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in a recent statement praised Nigeria's success in containing Sheikh Zakzaky and his Islamic movement. But many are questioning how Saudi Arabia would benefit from taking down the popular Shia cleric in Nigeria.
The reality is that it's very clear that there is a external hand involved in this, because Nigerian government have not been able to prove any guilt. Indeed, they've been guilty and they are being investigated by international court. And indeed, all the reports from all human rights organizations, including ourselves, highlights that the Islamic movement of Nigeria has been non-violent and has been victim of brutal violence by the security forces, by the police, and by the armed forces under command of the government.
Zakzaky is believed to be in poor health. Any immediate decision by the Nigerian government toward his case would be therefore extremely critical. And it would to the same degree affect the country's stability, specifically given that the Shia cleric is believed to have a huge support base. But it remains to be seen whether the government of President Muhammadu Buhari would take a move to safeguard Nigeria's national solidarity or listen to the Saudis to the detriment of the country's stability.